Hi everyone! So welcome to another episode of GTV. Today I have a very special guest, and this guest actually helped us a lot though when we were growing our business. So that's the reason why I invited him. I invited my friend Sean C of SEO Hacker because they really kumbaga no nung umpisa talaga ito syempre sinasabi ko na heart to heart talk namin to ni Sean na we really didn't know how to grow our basically our base organically no for the business that we have, and they really helped us a lot. And now until now nafe-feel pa namin yung because it was very systematized, no, it was systematic yung approach nila, so we still feel that help that they gave us. So that's why I wanted to share him with you talagang him with you today. So Sean, thank you so much
Thank
for
you for having
agreeing.
me. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you
So
for having me. I'm honored.
kahit
I'm honored.
kahit na wala akong bayad kay Sean for this.
friends are free.
Yes, yes, yun. So, but no, yun nga. So, the way Sean helped us, no, in our business is really through all of his all of his expertise when it came to SEO, no. So, SEO, Sean, what is SEO? Kasi mga tao, ayan na naman si Ginger, puro jargon na naman. So, maybe you can
CEO.
explain to them, like, what is that?
Yeah, I'll try to explain it in a non-jargon way as much as I can. Medyo mahirap yun ah.
Oh,
SEO basically if you're using Google or Yahoo to search for stuff online, 'di ba? Tawag natin sa kanila search engine. So, there's no easier way to put it, but we manipulate search results. So, I'm a guy who manipulates search results, no? If I want to rank your website na mas mataas ka sa search results ni Google, pwede kong gawin yon. And also, the reverse is true. If I want to try and remove, not really remove, pero gusto kong tabunan yung isang result, pwede din namin gawin yon. So, now it might give you ideas that we may be doing it for criminals or politicians. That's not true. We choose our clients na nalilinisan namin ng search results. So how we choose clients is we ask them interview questions. In-interview ko rin sila na,
mm,
okay, when did this happen? Why do you want it removed? Do you have, I'm checking if they have the right to be forgotten because they made amends na, or
mm,
nakulong na sila, di ba? Parang they paid for it. For
mm.
me, okay na yun. Pero pag hanggang ngayon nandiyan ka sa kalokohan mo, hindi ka gawin. So there's also a way to deny, di ba? Yung
Yeah.
presyong ayaw. May mga ganun naman na style eh. So that's what we do na lang pag ganun.
Sige, alam mo Sean, like parang SEO is very well. Thank you for putting it like encapsulating it into those like a simple sentence, no. But
Oh.
for example, like yung experience mo kasi, I'm really interested to know like how did you get to that point, to this point, no, where you know a lot about SEO. Where does one start if I want to be Sean C later on? Di ba? Kung idol ka ng marami, di ba? So, if I
Yeah.
wanna be Sean C, or be, even,
Walang ganun.
walang ganun ba? Pero, ito, I'll put it this way, no? If I wanna be Sean C, so that I can use that to optimize or to get more leads, to get more conversions for my business, where do I start?
Yeah. Well, if you want to get to where I am, no, pero wala naman akong ganong karaming fans, no? So, sa totoo lang. But if you want to get to where I am and know what I know, it you have to have a foundational level of discipline. So, tawag sa kanila is self-starters. Meaning you have an inner drive, you know what you want to do, what you want to pursue. Kasi, well, to be honest, during that time when I was starting out, I really didn't know what I wanted. And I really didn't know what I I didn't know my goals in life pa eh. This was way back. I was 21 years old. And sabi ko lang kay God na, Lord, I want to blog for you. So I started a blog called God and You. And it's a blog about my faith.
I didn't know this.
So, yeah, that's really how I started. I was broke. A broke guy with nothing but 2,000 pesos. Yan na lang yung pera ko nun. And I told God na, Lord, I just want to write for you. Bought a blog cost me around 1,300 and started writing. So wala masyadong readers kasi hindi naman ako marunong mag-digital marketing noon. So sabi ko, sige, paano ko kaya increase yung readers ko? And I searched around and Google keep saying na you should do SEO. So I researched about it, I studied it. Nung time na yun, ang dami pang shady sites na nagtuturo ng SEO, no? So
Oo.
I had to experiment and practice. Now you can get a lot of good resources, yung mga ethical practices. Dati ang daming unethical. So I wasted a lot of time testing that. Needless to say, alam ko kung paano gawin yung mga unethical, pero we never do that for ourselves or for our clients. Kasi ang bilis na ni Google mag-penalize ngayon eh. Mabilis na
Oo.
niya mahanap lahat yan eh.
Magaling na eh,
Google keeps on
nag-adjust.
improving.
Oo.
Oh, so we only practice the ethical stuff. We really put in the hard work, the discipline. SEO is an everyday thing, but
Mm-mm.
it's a long-term effect. And kagaya sabi ni Ginger na the effects, they still feel it. The rankings don't drop basta-basta if you do it right. Matagal ka bago bababa, and that's if you don't maintain it. But if you do maintain it and you don't have that much competitors na who knows SEO, then you'll keep your rankings naman eh. So it's an everyday discipline eh. Pag ikaw yung tipong tao na mahilig ka mag-maintain ng gamit, yung pag
Yes.
medyo nagtotapak na, gusto mong, ikaw, i-DIY mo siyang ayusin, papagandahin, or i-oil, WD-40, yung mga ganyan, bagay ka sa SEO. Kasi
Bagay pa
everyday,
yung
ano
tatay
siya eh.
ko. Yung tatay ko ganyan eh. Nasaan yung WD-40?
Ano siya eh, parang kailangan ayusin mo siya everyday. So you keep on fixing it, you keep on optimizing it. And the nitty-gritty things, those small things, kailangan OC ka. Kasi ang dami mong kalaban eh. Di ba mag-search ka sa Google, yung results nasa millions minsan. Kalaban mo lahat yun eh. So, you have to optimize all of the little stuff so that you can beat them and go to the first page, which is the top 10 ranking. So, imagine from, ranking 10 million or ranking on the 1 millionth place, you have to be in the top 10. That's really, it's a big feat. Di ba? It's a big feat.
Yeah.
So, you have to optimize every little thing.
So, for SEO siya, no, siguro just to give people like perspective as well. Like, do I have to have a blog? Ganun ba yun? Or a corporate blog or a blog for my business? Is that where it starts? Kasi, ano yung sinesearch ng mga tao, di ba, kung wala akong blog? Is that it? Or what are the things that I need to have?
The best way for you to learn SEO is to have your own blog or website. Any could be good, just as long as you can experiment on it. Kasi you will only really learn SEO if you run a lot of experiments that work and don't work. That's how I did it eh. Kaya ito lang yung pwede ko rin sabihin kasi hindi naman ako magtuturo ng hindi ko ginawa eh. So
Mm-hmm.
I learned it that way. I think that's the best way to learn it. So you should have a blog or a website that you own na. Huwag yung mga Wix or Shopify kasi subdomain yung mga yan eh. Or hindi mo control yung buong functionality. Free naman si WordPress eh. So you get the domain name which costs, now it's around 700, 800 pesos per year for a .com, .net, or .org. And then the hosting is around 800 pesos.
Okay.
So that's right, like 1,600, diba, less than 2,000. And then installan mo ng WordPress, 5 minutes lang may WordPress ka na site working for you. You own everything. And you can install themes and plugins that you want, and you can experiment na 100%.
Mm-hmm.
So you start looking in Google Trends or search suggest. Di ba pag may tinype ka, may isa-suggest si Google. Meaning yun
Yes.
talaga yung sinesearch ng mga tao. So you want to look at that and get some of those keywords. Use that as your title tag, your above the fold content, your meta description. So you use those keywords. Kasi pag wala kang keywords, wala kang SEO campaign. Kailangan may keywords kang tina-target.
Yeah.
And maganda kung may search volume yun. Kung walang search volume yun, wala ka rin makukuhang payoff, ROI, or traffic from there. So you use that, target the keywords, optimize 1 or 2 pages in your site, and then you see if your rankings are going up. Sa simula, siguro start with the long tail keyword, something that's non-competitive.
When you say
Maybe the
long
keyword could
tail,
be 5.
sorry, what does that mean when it's long tail keywords for people?
Yeah, so long tail is it's a key phrase na. Actually, hindi siya keyword. Key phrase na siya eh. Kasi 5 words siya eh, di ba? three words, no, sorry, four words and above is a long tail keyword. Okay,
Okay.
we call it long tail. Kasi pag titingnan mo yung search volume, pag single word yung keyword mo, ang
Mm-mm.
taas ng volume.
Oh,
Mataas siya. Tapos, yung fat head, which is 2 to 3 words, ano
bunga.
siya, medyo mababa. Pero malaki pa rin yun. That chunk is huge. And
Okay.
then you can see when it's 4 to 5 keywords na, maliliit na siya. Pero marami. Sobrang dami niya.
Kaya
That's why we
long
call
tail.
it long tail. Yeah. So
Yeah.
the one word keyword, we call it the fat head. And the 2 to 3 words, we call it the chunky middle. And then the rest is the long tail. But if you notice, in my 10 years of experience as a digital marketer, the fat head and the chunky middle, they don't convert as well as the long tail. Meaning if
Ah,
you're after sales or leads, doon ka sa long tail. Kasi yung mga tao na nagsisearch ng key phrase, seryoso na yun. May specific na
mm,
silang hinahanap. Unlike people who search using one word, 2 to 3 words lang, parang ano pa yan, nagsha-shopping pa yan eh.
sa
Nagtatry pa
bagay.
yan mag-discover eh, ng something eh.
Yeah, you're
Oo.
right, no? Kasi how we converse naman, 'di ba? Hindi lang naman, 'di ba? Where let's say restaurant. Hindi ko naman,
Hmm.
hindi naman tayo
Oo.
mag-usap, 'di ba? Like pag
Yeah.
nagta-type ka, so that's how you converse as well. Like where restaurants in BGC with ramen, 'di ba? Parang
Exactly.
gano'n, 'di ba? So uy, pero may question ako, Sean. Kasi sabi mo, pag
Mm.
may Shopify lang or like yung mga ganon Wix na account, parang wala
Yeah.
na ba silang pag-asa for SEO? Kasi like dapat sana, di ba? I mean, kasi marami ngayon
Baka
eh.
demanda ako nito mga to.
Hindi naman. What can they do? Is there like an internal, meron ba yung internal SEO solution sa Shopify or what can they,
Meron.
meron naman?
But here's the thing. So I'm just gonna leave you with this idea. SEO is a very highly competitive game because you're competing with the rest of the world. And
Mm-hmm.
there are numerous sites out there and they pretty much want the same keywords as you do if you're in the same industry. Naglalabanan kayo for the same keywords, most probably.
Okay.
So, with that in mind, wouldn't you want that every little machine you have is working on your favor?
Oh yeah.
Kasi, pag WordPress ako, Shopify ka, tapos Wix yung isa,
Mm-hmm.
all else being equal, let's say pare-parehas design natin,
Mm-hmm.
pare-parehas yung keywords natin, landing page natin, content natin, pare-parehas lahat, mananalo yung WordPress. Kasi search-friendly yung coding niya eh. Kumpara mo kay Shopify, na si Shopify, social media first siya eh.
Yes.
Okay?
Oo.
Social media first siya. So, optimize siya for social media. Hindi siya optimized for search per se.
Uh,
Now, kung malakas ka naman magbenta sa social media, okay lang si Shopify.
mm-mm.
I'm the type of guy kasi na ayoko yung recurring effort. Mas prefer ko yung semi-passive income eh. So,
Mm-mm.
ang SEO kasi semi-passive siya eh. Once na nagra-rank ka, yun na yun eh. Dadating
Mm-mm.
at dadating na lang yung traffic eh. Pag sa social media, kailangan post ka ulit bukas, post ka ulit
Oo.
mamaya,
Consistent effort.
tapos
Kailangan
run ka na
consistent.
ads. Yes,
Oo.
exactly. So, I don't want to run my life that way. I want it na
Tapos, bagong
semi-passive.
post na naman. Oo. That's true.
So, even if we can argue na, hindi, Sean, I schedule it naman eh. Okay, you know what? If you use a scheduling software like Buffer or Metricool, ito mangyayari. Facebook will rank you lower kasi you went through a third-party app. Kaysa pag nag-post ka sa Facebook
Directly.
native.
Oo, direct.
Oh, so you still have those intricacies that don't work in your favor. That's why I like social media, but I don't like the fact that I need to keep on reposting kasi yung half-life ng post ko after 3 hours, wala na.
Yeah.
So, with SEO naman, andyan yan hanggang nagra-rank ako, nandiyan yan. Eh, matagal naman mag-rank pag ethical yung method mo eh.
Yeah.
And then Wix is really for people who don't know how to code, but
Oo. Kasi
they
Dragon
hired me as a consultant before
mm.
for SEO, and they didn't pay me, by the way, so I don't like their leadership. Um, but I told them talaga the honest truth na your platform will not rank.
Okay.
They're hopeless. So if you're on Wix right now, and if it's working
Mahirap.
for you because you're marketing it via your network or social
Yeah.
media, okay lang.
Mm.
Pero if you're looking to increase your search traffic, I'm telling you now, you're hopeless.
Yeah,
That's the truth.
okay. Sige. Okay, so
Yeah.
paano naman, for example, like ako, I don't have the knowledge that you have, no? Like parang, where do and I'm sure most of our viewers are also like, ano yung pinagsasabi nila? So, where do I start? Assuming that I already have my own website, I have like, obviously a website where I show my products or whatever job I have for my website, no? To get leads or to convert or for people to buy in, no? Like e-commerce sites and stuff. So what's anong mga tips that you can give me that I can start with first?
Okay. If you don't have a site, it's very timely because I have a program right now, two programs.
Mm-mm.
One is a short course where I teach how you can sell a digital product. So
Okay.
simple lang siya. You don't need a website talaga. Pwedeng gumawa ka lang ng mini ebook, no? Something na kinompile mo through the data that you can find online, pero pinaganda mo siya, kinompile mo. It could be a 10-page ebook about the GCQ or what business owners need to know. Could be like that. And then you can sell it online through PayPal. So I sell that course. It's a short course,
Mm.
850 pesos in my website, sean.c/masterclass. The title is Creating and Selling Digital Assets Online. So I also teach you how to set up your PayPal and then get the PayPal link para pwede mo siyang i-email, pwede mo i-post sa social media, pwede kang gumamit ng chatbot. I also introduced a chatbot there that I personally use to sell products. So that's to get your feet wet kung wala ka pang
Okay.
ginagawa. That's to get your feet wet and make you believe that yes, you can make money online. And then I have the standard course, which is locking down revenue during lockdown.
Mm-mm.
That one is around 9,000 pesos.
Okay.
But if you took the short course, you get 850 peso discount.
Okay.
So that one is for you to talagang know how to set up your own WordPress site. Buy the domain name, set up the WordPress, get your hosting. So may site ka na. All
Mm.
the way to paano ka mag-install ng theme na libre. So
Oh,
gaganda yung
nice.
site mo. All the way to setting up your email list, your email capture form para you have people that, sign up with you and you email them. And then I also teach there yung push notifications, paano ka magsasend ng link sa phones ng iba-ibang tao,
Oo.
Android or iOS. And talagang digital marketer ka na
Wow.
pagtapos ng course na yon. And
Gano'n
I have the
kakahaba yung course na
chatbots
yan? Ano ba yan? Like at
like
your own pace? Or, sorry, hindi
at
ko
your
alam.
own pace.
Okay.
So I'm speaking there like this pero may screen share ako.
Oh,
So
nice.
I really show you my stats. I show you yung email open rates ko, gaano kalaki yung email list ko, yung click rates ko. Ang kunyari yung open rates na standard sa industry ko is around 11 to 17%. Dapat masaya ka na doon. Pero
Oh,
yung open rates ko is around 40 to 50%.
oh wow.
So
Kalahati.
yes, ganun kalaki yung open rates ko and
Okay.
the subject lines I use. That's why I'm able to sell a lot online. So that my software and my online courses. So how did I do that? Talagang lahat nakalatag doon. Kaya medyo pricey yung course at 9,000 but I assure you after you finish the
Step
course
by step
and you
learning.
apply it,
Oo.
bilis mo mababawi yun. Mabilis kang
Okay.
makaka-ROI. I-offer
Okay.
mo lang yung service na yun as a freelancer, pauwi ka na sa 9,000 mo.
Oo, ano. Lahat ng alam mo, ituro mo rin, di ba? Teach what you
Oo.
know, di ba?
Yes,
So,
yes.
ito yung
So,
mga walang site. Pero kung may site na ako, Sean, ano gagawin ko? Oo.
if you wanna, so there's the triangle, time, effort, and money. So if
Mm.
you have time, you don't have much money, you have time and effort, not much money. What you can do is DIY, study it on your
Okay.
own. A good place to start
Yeah.
studying SEO is Moz. They have the Beginner's Guide to SEO. So you search it in Google, Moz Beginner's Guide to SEO,
Okay.
mahahanap mo yun.
Okay.
You study that. It's all ethical. Moz is a white hat SEO company like us, and you can apply it DIY. Now it's gonna take time, maybe 6 months to a year. Maybe the first time you may not be able to get it right, but that's okay because you have time and effort, but
Yeah.
you don't have that much money. If you have money and you have time, then you can outsource. Yeah, you
Mm-mm.
don't want to put in the effort. You don't have the team to do that. That's fine. You can outsource. Companies like mine are SEO agencies. We do that, so you can outsource with us. It takes around 6 months for you to check your rankings fluctuating, and then towards the first year should solidify on the first page.
Yeah.
So if you have naman the effort and the money, but you don't have time, then definitely get an SEO agency like mine.
Oo.
Kasi
Nako mo.
pag meron ka naman money, wala kang effort, minsan ko hahanap, magsha-shopping ka pa ng iba-ibang SEO agency eh. May
Mm.
mga iba kasi black hat, may iba gray hat, meaning naghahalo sila
Explain
ng
mo nga yung
unethical.
hat-hat na yan. Hindi ko talaga din maintindihan. Hi! Ayan.
Oo,
Ano
kay
ba
San Leo.
Hello!
So,
Ayan.
the, the the white hat is all ethical. Purely ethical kami. We follow Google standards, guidelines,
Got
malinis.
it. Yeah, white
Black
hat.
hat is,
Okay.
black hat purely unethical. Lahat ng mga loophole, delikado kasi yun yung marami.
Sorry, lahat ng
Hinahalo
loophole.
nila yung
Medyo
black.
nakaputol ka. Lahat ng loophole.
Lahat ng loophole, in-exploit nila. Kasi mabilis eh. Mabilis ka makaka-rank, tapos mura lang. Pero pag nahanap ka ni Google, tanggal ka sa search engines.
Oo,
So,
sayang.
masakit yun.
Pag
Yes.
natanggal ka, sorry just for context, pag natanggal ka sa Google, meaning, does it like affect just one keyword or even the entire site? Or how does
The
it?
entire site.
The
Your
entire
entire
site?
domain name
Oh,
is
wow.
out.
Okay. So,
So,
ganun pala
it
siya.
hurts talaga.
Oh.
The gray hat is everything between. Hinahalo nila yung white with the black to try and avoid Google penalty and to try and save money from manpower cost. Ang kawawa dun yung client kasi sinasabi nila white hat sila.
Oo.
Tapos, mape-penalize si client or ang gagawin nila, tatanggalin nila lahat nung in-effort nila pagtapos yung contract. So, may mga ganun na SEO companies eh. Unfortunately, madami dito sa Pilipinas. Yung sa amin, isang proof na white hat kami is yung sa inyo mismo, di ba, Ginger, after we ended the contract, it's all there.
Yes, yes.
So,
Oo.
that's
Siguro,
proof that we're a white hat SEO company.
yeah, I think yun nga din, no. And also, I remember our first conversation, no, Sean, like years back, kasi, di ba, like 2 years back, gano'n. We were talking and you said, hindi siya madalian talaga. Like, it's not like, you pay me and then number 1 ka na sa page mo tomorrow, di ba?
Yes.
Maybe we can set that expectation also for all business owners, no? Nung sinabi ni Sean sa akin nga nung una na parang talaga like 1 year, mga ganun, ang tagal naman, like parang, pero then again, no, I really trusted him as well, and we trusted him, no, as a team really. And then na-realize namin, oo nga talaga, it will take time, and you have to be patient. And then siguro ganun din na if you expect quick wins, ganun din kasakit ang bagsak, 'di ba? I guess, no? That is also applicable na pag nakita mo ng may nangyayari agad, that means baka may ibang kababalaghan na. Is that true? Like for SEO?
It could be. Actually, shoot up too fast too. And delikado doon if your SEO agency is not showing you exactly what they're doing. Kasi sa reports namin, super transparent eh. Lahat ng blog post namin nandun, lahat ng links na binibuild namin nandun. Everything's there. So you can see the transparency behind me and my team. Wala kami tinatago. A lot of other SEO agencies, and I can say this with complete honesty and transparency kasi may mga na-turnover sa akin na projects na galing sa iba-ibang SEO agency. Tapos, na-penalize sila, na-hurt sila, or wala nangyari. So, kami kinuha. So, nung inaral ko yung ginawa nung previous SEO agency, madumi. Tapos, yung reports na binibigay sa client, sobrang kulang. So, if there is that signal that they're not as transparent, that's already a very dangerous sign. Kasi malaman may ginagawang shady na strategies na yan. Oo, tataas yung rankings nyo temporarily. Pero long term, babagsak din yan.
Yeah, that's true. So in terms of like working with an agency, no? So I guess like some people will want to work with an agency. What do we talk about during like the initial meeting? What should I tell you so that I'm also transparent as a business owner? And then what should I expect from you? Kasi I don't know if this is the time pala kunwari, this is the first time that I'm dealing with a white hat SEO agency. So what should I expect from you?
Number one thing that I would ask, ako kasi medyo advanced na ako eh. So the first thing that I would ask is, can you tell me how you build links? But if you're a regular business owner, you don't know these things, the first thing you ask na lang is, can you show me a sample report? Okay, so kung doon sa report niya, feeling mo kulang, wala masyadong data, or wala siya yung, wala kayong blog post na sinulat para sa client, wala kayong bagong content na ginawa, yan, medyo red flag na yan. Kasi if you're doing things white hat SEO, hindi pwedeng wala kang bagong content eh. Ang tawag ni Google doon, freshness. So you have nothing fresh on your site. Why would Google go back to your site? There's no reason for Google to go back to your site. And if there's none, then your rankings will not go higher. So, isa pa lang yun na, wala kang bagong blog post, paano nyo ginawa yung SEO? So, ano na yan, red flag na yan sa akin. So, the reports will tell you. And then, you check kung may links sila na binild. So, links are, the blue links that you click. If there are a lot of links pointing to the website of the client, and when I say a lot, it's, 100, 2,000, marami sobra yon. That's dangerous. Because if you build too many links too fast, Google will consider that as a sign na you're gaming their system. You're exploiting their system. You cannot do it that way.
Okay.
And there's no way for a person to build so many links in such a short time.
Yeah.
So when we build links, it's like 10 a month, maybe 20 a month, but that's it. But good links, ha. These are links na, from sources na maganda yung domain authority, maganda yung page authority. Hindi siya yung basta-basta kung anong link lang. So may mga technical metrics akong tinitingnan. Pero as a business owner, you don't know these. So just look at how many links they've built and just look at the blog posts kung meron. Tapos yung traffic, makikita mo naman yung traffic eh. Dapat may month-on-month comparison sila ng traffic tsaka rankings. Kung wala yun, naglolokohan tayo kasi hindi mo pinapakita sa akin kung paano nag-grow yung traffic at rankings ko eh.
Okay.
Ayan.
Kaya pala siguro ganun din, na it will take time. Kasi parang building links, it's not like hundreds pala and thousands right away. Hindi pala ganun siya, no? So, that's why pala it will take time. Okay, so, in terms of like, let's say, content marketing, content distribution, for example, no? Like, ano yung tawag doon? Seeding, di ba? Seeding. Like, paki-explain nga siguro sa audience kung anong seeding. Kasi yan yung mga terms na tina-throw rin at like, let's say customers na, kami magsuseeding or link building or yung mga ganon. Like, what is that? What is that? And how will it help? And yung sinasabi mong domain and page authority, like, are these, in my mind, siguro as a business owner na kunwari wala rin ako alam sa SEO, I'm thinking na domain authority, maybe media sites. Is that it? Yun, baka you can explain.
Sige. The media sites, usually mataas yung page and domain authority niyan. When you say authority, just to give you a background on links, kaya links matter in Google's algorithm. Ito yung history niya. Si Yahoo at MSN, old school, MSN, kaya bumagsak sila. Kasi dati yun ang gamit natin eh. Yahoo at MSN tayo, tapos biglang Google. Di mo naabutan? O may ano na yun, mga prehistoric age na yun.
Joke lang, okay.
so naabutan na to be honest, naabutan ko yun. So,
okay.
Ano siya, di ba? Dati yun ang gamit natin, tapos biglang nag-fade out na lang siya. Hindi na natin siya naisip. Suddenly, everyone's using Google. And the reason is, Google was able to combat spam very well. Na-combat nila yung mga black hat. Marami kasing black hat dati. Lalo na dati, super daming black hat practitioners. Puro unethical, they are spammers, they exploit the system, they game the system. So, Yahoo and MSN didn't use links. Ang factors lang for you to rank there is kung marami kang words nung keywords mo sa site mo. So, ang daming tao, ang ginawa nila, naglagay sila ng sobrang daming keywords paulit-ulit. Tapos white text siya on white background. Super liit niya. Parang yung size niya microbacteria. Parang ganun. Oo. So, syempre, hindi kita ng tao yun. The user experience is fine. But the engines of Yahoo and MSN, nare-read nila yon. So, akala nila sobrang relevant nitong, nyari, porn site or gambling site. Tapos, yung keyword is standing desk. Parang ganun. So, wala kinalaman, di ba? Pero they will rank for those keywords and get traffic just because they exploit the system. So, what Google did was they used links. Yan ang bagong algorithm ni Google. Kaya siya nanalo. Kasi sabi niya, okay, parang vote of confidence siya eh. Kung ako may sakit, tapos si Ginger may kilalang doktor, magkaibigan tayo, kahit di ko kilala yung doktor mo, tatry ko yun. Kasi ni-refer mo siya eh. So, your authority gets passed on to that doctor. And I would go to that doctor because I know you, you're my friend, and I trust you, di ba?
Yeah.
Ganun ang links. If
Okay.
you link to that other site, me, your reader, would have a good chance of clicking that site if I trust your site.
Mm-mm.
So, the velocity between those relationships, yun yung
Correct.
ginagawa ni Google na, okay, kung itong site maraming links, tataasan ko yung authority niya.
Galing,
So,
no?
magaling. Magaling
Ang
yung
galing kasi
ginawa niyang
parang
algorithm.
it just replicates real life. Like how you
Yes,
explained it, like Google just made it like real life in
exactly.
diba? In the context of like online things.
Referrals.
Basically, yeah,
Oh,
referrals, diba? Online referrals, online content, diba? Like
yeah.
instead of me talking to you, oh, hanapin ko sa link or
Yes.
whatever. Like,
So
galing!
it's not so di ba? When
Oh,
explained this way, it's not so
yeah,
fuzzy.
it's not too, hindi siya mukhang jargon, diba guys? Hindi naman jargon.
Oh.
So, okay, so ito yung question ko. Like, at a time like this, when a lot of content is generated, di ba? Like,
mm,
sobrang dami, Sean, di ba? When you look at, like,
mm,
content online, ang daming mga bagong blog post, video, webinar, lahat na. So, lahat na ng YouTube, even, di ba? Videos,
mm.
TikTok, lahat. So, at a time like this, did you see any change in terms of like SEO? What are, if meron man, what are the changes that you've seen at this during this pandemic or during this certain scenario, no?
Yeah. There are winners and losers. So I didn't see an in between so far. So I handle 50 clients, a lot of them big names. We have SM, the generics pharmacy, Toyota, to name a few. The list goes on. 50 clients. There were winners and losers. Some winners would be the generics pharmacy is a definite winner.
Oo,
Their
tama eh.
traffic soared like from 100,000 naging 2,000
Mm.
per month. So that's huge. And I
Yeah.
have another supplement client. Their revenue multiplied times five. Do
Wow.
sa e-commerce.
Okay.
So, and
Grabe.
that's a 7-digit revenue. Ano na nag times five. So you
Wow.
can just imagine.
Ang
You can just
laki.
imagine that, di ba? Kaya nga.
Okay.
So, kahit they're clear winners. But then there are also the losers. Toyota was one of the people na was hit bad. Kasi, no one's buying cars. I mean, my cars, yung iba nga nawalan na ng battery kasi hindi na
Mm.
nasa-start eh.
Yeah.
Nasa garahe lang. The only people buying cars now are the frontliners because they're, allowed to go out and they have work to do. But the rest of us, we're not using it. So from 100,000 sessions per month, si Toyota naging 20,000 na lang. Ang
Mm.
laki nun. That's
Laki.
a huge
Oh.
dip. That's an 80% dip. And those are searches kasi 90% ng traffic ni Toyota galing kay Google Organic Search eh. We don't run ads for Toyota.
Oh,
Talagang organic
talagang
lahat.
organic.
So, yeah, winners and losers. But what is going to be set in stone is digital. We're entering a low touch economy. So ironic nga kasi low touch hindi naman tayo naghahawakan tuwing nasa labas tayo, 'di ba? So actually the touches became higher sa smartphones, laptops and PCs.
Mm.
Kaya for me it's not low touch. The touches
Oo.
just went elsewhere and
Oo.
it went to digital. So if it's in digital, we can assume that digital is going to gain more and more and more and more power, authority, and time. More of our time. Kasi mga advertisers and marketers, yan lang naman habol namin, oras mo eh.
Mm.
And more time spent on billboards, more time spent on Facebook, more time spent on etc. So now you have no choice. Your time is on your smartphones, gadgets,
Yeah.
laptops. Traditional media will fade away quicker this way kasi billboards, wala masyadong tao sa EDSA ngayon.
Yeah.
So, why would you run billboards right now? I mean, it's just digital is gaining more. So, if the lockdown is done and the economy recovers, what will happen is this lifestyle, hindi na siya habit eh. Di ba? You form a habit in 30 days. Hindi na siya habit, lifestyle na siya eh. Kasi we're more than 30 days na in lockdown eh. So,
True.
this new lifestyle that everyone has learned, we're gonna carry it over to the new normal. And if we carry it over, guess who will win talaga in conversions? It's gonna be search. Kasi people are gonna be searching more na.
Mm-mm. That's
Yan.
true.
So, aakit siya. Aakit siya. It's just that ngayon, may mga winners and losers na clear. Pero, generally, it will increase pa.
Oo. So parang you mentioned, no, like kunwari for, let's say, mga businesses na hindi talaga like, well, affected. I mean, affected pala. Sa mga
Mhm.
businesses that are affected by this pandemic. So may pag-asa pa rin naman tumaas like yung search rankings nila, or is it like, is it because nga because of their nature of business kaya bumaba, and will it continue to be that way because of the need also of the market? Or is there something that they can do SEO wise so that alam mo yun, mag-pick up kahit papaano yung ranking and stuff?
Okay, I think a lot of the dependencies behind that question is on the business decision. So, for example, with Toyota, if they remain as is,
Got it.
yung searches nila pwedeng umakyat dahan-dahan. Pero pag may ginawa silang bagong innovation, like we're on our way now to do a digital showroom. So if we're able to do that and make it seamless for people to buy a car talagang totally online, which
Mm-mm.
we're doing now, pero for OFWs pa lang eh. Di pa
Yeah.
namin ginagawa ngayon for mga local eh. Usually we ask them to go to the showroom pa rin. Pero if we do that for local people and then people start to hear about, oh, pwede ka nang bumili ng kotse lahat online, tapos i-deliver pa sa bahay mo. Then, it's going to pick
Mm-mm.
up
Got it.
faster the searches. So, it's a business decision on how
Yeah.
well you innovate. Another example would be Readly International School. They're a client of mine. And mabilis sila nag-pivot. Actually, super bilis. Isa sila sa mga mabibilis ko mag-pivot na client. No? Nung nagsimula pa lang yung lockdown, pasimula pa lang actually, nag-online application na kami lahat. So,
Wow.
dati, i-download mo yung application form, fill upan mo,
Sus-
pipirmahan mo, tapos scan mo, i-email mo. Ngayon, talagang all online na kami.
Ang galing.
Tapos may way na kami to verify yung e-signature namin.
Okay.
So, and appointment na siya as well as yung examination ng online kasi unlimited time si student mag-exam eh, pag ganun.
Ang
Oh.
galing. Ang galing naman. Okay.
Mm.
So, sorry, medyo unstable lang yung ayan, okay. So, okay. So, I guess, no, tama yung sinasabi mo na now I see it, no, na it's really based on the business decision. Oo nga naman, kasi what if puro offline pa rin yung ginagawa nila? So, how can you actually
Mm.
like increase yung ranking kung ang hirap ibenta online, di ba?
Yeah.
Okay, siguro, for my final, ano na lang, no, final question, ano kaya yung siguro after this happens, all of these things happen, what are the three things that business owners should do really when it comes to this, no? When it comes to like exploring, let's say SEO, when it comes to SEO in general?
For me, number one would be realize that there is a new normal and things are not going to be the same. Even after the dust settles and a vaccine has been distributed, not just invented, but distributed and applied to multitudes of people, things aren't going to be the same. Kasi we have formed not just habits now, not just new habits, but new lifestyles. A lot of people now prefer to work remote. They realize they can work remote naman ta, di ba? So, there's going to be debates about that within organizations. We have to assume that we're going to deal with that someday.
True.
Uh, my team actually pivoted to a full remote team. We
Mm,
have now remote guidelines, processes, even our hiring process we have
remote.
adopted to hiring remotely na.
Oh,
So
okay.
how well you how well you realize this and accept this brutal fact na there's going to be a new normal and things are not going to go back to the way it was. Your revenue is not going to go back to the way it was. I'm telling you now, it's not, right? You either won or you lost. Now, if you're one of the companies that's struggling during this time, you have to do something. You have to change something in your business. Travel and tourism definitely hit. Are you just going to accept that you're going to go bankrupt and die a slow, painful brontosaurus death? Or can you do something about it? Definitely you can. It might
Mm,
be difficult. It might be painful kasi you might have to, lay off some people, save money, and reinvest some capital. But, you can still win. And the sooner you accept this brutal fact, the better for you and your entire organization. Second thing that I want you to realize as a business owner is you have to embrace this thing called digital. Because honestly, ikaw mismo, kahit gaano ka ka-old school ngayon, anong unang hinahawakan mo pagising mo? Ano unang ginagawa mo activity pagising mo? Anong last
Oh,
thing na ginagawa mo bago ka matulog?
totoo.
I doubt na sasabihin mo sa akin, naliligo ako, nagbabasa ako ng dyaryo, nagkakape ako, or nagtututbrush ako. Eh baka hindi ka pa nga nagtututbrush, hinawakan mo na yung
Nasa
smartphone mo, di
telepono
ba?
ka na eh. Correct.
So, you yourself have embraced a digital reality. But you're disillusioned when it comes to your business. You think na, no, my business can remain a non-digital business or I don't need to digitalize every aspect of it. Well, I'm telling you now, if that's how you're gonna be thinking entering this new normal, you might continue to lose. There's a higher chance that, kasi lahat tayo nagising eh. Lahat
Mm.
tayo namulat eh.
Totoo.
All of your competitors, also they realize something during this time. So, and all of your competitors are on the same level as you. Lahat ng competition ko rin, magkaka-level kami ngayon.
Mm.
Lahat kami hirap. So,
Mm.
once the dust settles and the gates open, paunahan kami. And
True.
those who have prepared for the race, yung training na namin yung kabayo namin na tumakbo ng malayo, have a good stamina, they're fed well, alam mo yun, we
True.
prepared for that race, that rush, we're gonna win, right?
Yeah.
Those who didn't prepare and said na, hindi, things will go back to normal, ay, yung
Wala.
bagal ng kabayo nyo, di ba?
Mm.
So, you're not gonna win. And if you don't win, man, you're just gonna fade away to dying a slow and painful death.
Yeah.
And the last thing, the third one is you have to explore and experiment. Explore and experiment. And that means that there are times you will have to embrace failure.
Mm.
Diba? There's a saying, don't ask how the sausage is made while you're eating one. Kasi, success and innovation, a lot of businesses would say, lalo na mga business owners, oh, we want to innovate. Gusto ko yan, innovation. Pero takot ka mag-fail. Eh, kasama yun eh.
Totoo.
Kasama ang failure sa experimentation tsaka innovation, di ba? Thomas Edison
Mm.
said that if I didn't know all of the failures that I've been through, I didn't know how to make
Oo.
the thing that works.
Yeah.
So he experimented. Ang daming beses niya nag-fail. But finally, we have the light bulb.
Oo.
He's the genius inventor behind that. But he wasn't afraid to fail. That's key. Don't be afraid to fail. Sabi nga, di ba, there's no adventure. There's no venture without adventure.
Yeah.
There's no venture without adventure. Eh, ang adventure, ang definition nun is something perilous, hazardous, potentially
Delikado talaga.
potentially fatal. No?
Pwede ka
So,
talaga mamatay.
pwede ka mamatay. So, as a business owner, you have to go back, rewind a little bit to the years na you were in your adventuring years eh. Diba?
True.
Parang startup ka talaga ulit eh. Hindi
And
ka
I think,
pwedeng tamarin eh.
and I think yun yung nadala sa atin nito eh. 'Di ba? Nitong pandemic na to, na
Mm.
parang lahat tayo tinamaan eh. So lahat tayo startup ulit. 'Di ba? In
Yeah,
the sense of, 'di ba, things. Parang lahat
that's
tayo
true.
parang start from scratch, parang teka, unlearn all of the things that we know and then learn
Yeah.
new things. Ganun eh. Lahat talaga you need to adapt.
Pero actually, Ginger, that's the thing. Hindi lahat-lahat
Mm.
ganun. May mga iba na yung mindset nila, things would go back.
Mm.
Sadly, these are the people talaga who will lag behind. And, in the bigger perspective of things, someday I think they're gonna get eaten up eh.
Mm.
I'm just thinking rationally as a businessman then.
Mm.
There's no way you can win kung tingin mong, things are just gonna go back the same way it was. It's not.
Yeah.
Malabo yun.
Yeah.
Mm.
So thank you so much, Sean, for all of the SEO tips and even all of the learnings and all of the lahat actually business tips. Kasi kala ko SEO lang pag-uusapan natin, but it's really preparing yourself, no, for the
Yeah.
ayokong gamitin yung new normal but for things to come, no, for the future.
Mm.
'Di ba? Kasi
Yeah.
basically this is life changes,
Mm.
diba? Like 1 minute
Yeah.
you're here, the next minute you're down, the next minute you're up. So
Mm.
just preparing for change, no, for all of these
Yeah.
new things that's coming. So
Mm.
where can they get in touch with you, Sean?
Yeah, so if you type Sean.c, that's SEAN.SI, which is basically my name, you'll be able to go to my website and get in touch with me there. I'm also on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram or Spotify. I have my podcast there. Just search my name, Sean C, or the podcast show name, Leadership Stack. We teach leadership, entrepreneurship, and management. So if you're an entrepreneur, you want to learn new things, how we hire, how we fire people, how we deal with AWOL, yan. Yan yung mga episodes ko doon. Diba? Super exciting.
Napaka-interesting yung mga episodes mo. Okay. Thank you so much. I had
Alright.
fun, no, Sean, like talking to you and
Likewise.
learning a lot. I hope all of you also learned a lot and also had fun with us. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe, share, and please click on the notification bell if you're on YouTube.
Smash
Okay.
the bell.
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. See you.